told you? Who told you? Who told you? Who told you? You what? God design.
Boy, buddies, what's that deal? We back again. Where we at? Oh, here we go. What's up, boy, buddies? There you go. What's that deal? People, what's that? It's a bet. What's up, boy, buddies? What's the deal? Special Friday night action, Friday night, Friday afternoon, Friday live. We going live on a Friday. What's going on with y'all, boy, buddies? Where you at? Boy, buddies, where you at? Let me put the link up just in case anybody want to link up with us. We're going to put the link up just in case anybody want to link up. We live all over the place and broadcasting everywhere and on all the platforms, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. And even today is a special day. We opening it up on TikTok for the first time. What's up, boy, buddies on TikTok? Did you know who I was? If you did not know, guess what? I'm your host. This is the Boerboel Show, where we explore and go into everything that's related to Boerboels, exchange knowledge and information about the breed. This is the place to be if you want to know about the Boerboel breed. I am Exotic Boerboel, Jordan Pittman, your host, and I come to you with a master's degree in the Boerboel breed. I've been dealing with these dogs for over almost 20 years now. And intimately, there's a part of me. I even act like a dog. Sometimes people say that. They act like they dog, and I act like just like my dogs, and the dogs act just like me, or is the dogs acting just like me? Well, you know that the Boerboel is supposed to be the most athletic breed. It's the best dog, and I feel that way, and it's a smart dog, and it's strong, and it's athletic. So maybe we do got a lot of confidence. So I feel like it's the best dog on earth in the world. And that's what we talk about here. So we got some special situations and circumstances going on, bring us tonight. Hey, y'all, it's real deal. Right, master's, doctorate, PhD, however you want to. But we practicing Boerboels every single day. Boerboel life, this is how we live. And intimately, I'm talking about heavily entwined. The Boerboel out in the truck right now, riding with me, and I stopped what I was doing. I said, man, you know what? Because I've been taking the calls all day, and everybody want to know how I feel and what's real, what's really going on, because the news done came out. It's been all over the thing about they done rescued. They got some dogs up from out in Killeen, Texas. Well, listen, let's get into the whole situation. Let's give you some background because some people may not know. My boy Savage, my bro Savage Kingdom, Jason Gibson with the Savage Kingdom Boerboels. That's bro. You done seen him before if you've been around. If you haven't, you know who that is. That's bro. He be the biggest, one of the most viral videos all the time. He speak on that, all the publicity that he does for the breed. And it's we just come together and help to put on for the breed and explain what we feel about, the dogs. And he's a big time dog lover and big breeder. You done seen him on Instagram and everything. And you even seen him here on the show. Then surrendered all the dogs and gang. Unbelievable. He done surrendered the dogs and now they got them up for adoption. And people reaching out across the country to me like, hey, man, what's going on? You see Savage gave up the dogs. Listen, y'all know Savage, my dude. He's the military guy. He's the veteran. And how I come to get involved with Savage, we both do the dogs and I see him on there. We run the groups and stuff online. And I see how people come after him. People come after him all the time, and it makes me wonder what is the man done? What is he doing that is making him? I mean, I could see he does make inflammatory statements, biggest dog, best dog, and his dog may not be the biggest dog. And that's debatable, but it may be the biggest dog that him. And that's what people have to feel, to realize we all have a right to be ourselves. And that's my truest thoughts about it. Like, no, I don't condemn nobody. I don't have as long as you don't bother me. You can say what you want. People got a right. I thought we live in freedom of speech, and you can say what you want to say, and a loud person can feel how they want to feel. And that's the biggest dog that he ever saw, and the best dog that he feel, and that's the dog that he breeding, the biggest head and bone and chest in you. And he stand by that. That's what his beliefs are. That's his belief system. He got a right to believe that. You can't get mad at a person for believing that. And that's and that's how they feel, and that's how he feels strongly about it. And them are his dogs. What's wrong with that? Why do people have a problem with that? Loving their dog and feeling strongly about it? I don't see. And then he puts it out there, and you know what I'm saying? I guess they take it as an insult, or they was debatable. And that's what a really content is designed to do. If y'all did not know, is to make you say something, react. I have a reaction to it and engage with it. So he does that. He's a master at that. And I respect it. I understand it. Maybe a lot of people don't. But that's what's up, family. What do you know what's going on, man? We dog it, Boerboel dog time all the time for Boerboel life, every day and night. That's how we do it around here all day. And they say it's a problem. They say that it's a problem. So my man's, they got it up there on the thing, that the dogs is being like he's a criminal and the dog's been took. They got his rap sheet, his whole record up there, and some back stuff like it's got something to do, and then trying to paint this picture. It's a railroad situation going on. It really is. To be honest, that's all I can see. I mean, because what do that have to do? Why is we posting that, and why is that being allowed and submitted and being broadcasted and everything, and tying that in to this current situation? That ain't got nothing to do with this current. It wasn't a criminal situation. It was a surrender. My man surrendered his dogs instead of fight with. This is an issue that we all could face. This is an issue that we all could face. We gotta be very aware of the laws in your territory, your situation, your circumstances, your municipalities, dog, men, women, boar buddies. This applies to us all. This applies to us all. Dog, men, women, children across the country. Listen up. You got rights. You got rights. You got a right to live. You got a right to do certain things in certain areas and certain zones. You need to know your ordinances. You need to be very aware of how many dogs you can have, how long they can be outside. And so when the police come or whoever come, you got to remember too, man. My dude is he talks big, but he's a small guy. All right, from what I can see, he's not a towering, he says savage, but he's a very nice guy. From what I can see, the way that he carries himself, his responses to people online, to the attacks. He cocky, he talks, he's got an ego, whatever, but that's just talking smack. And I don't think nothing wrong with that. You're having fun, you living life. You could talk a little smack if that's what you choose to do. But he's not a big guy, right? He's not like this towering action figure or nothing. You know what I'm saying? 6'9" or not ready to kill someone. You know what I'm saying? He's a military veteran, a soldier, yes. But he's not bro. Yeah, it definitely has been orchestrated, bro. It definitely has been orchestrated. What's up, Joe? Trust me, man, it's political, definitely politically motivated because of what he stands for as an individual and as a person that's doing it on their own. I feel like people got a problem with that. But let's get in a little bit into the background and the struggles of what he's been facing. Just think about this though. 8-9 police cars pull up to your spot. You in a neighborhood where you feel like you're supposed to be protected as a military veteran, and they show up with a search warrant. You understand? Blowing down the man's house. They coming in with their boots on or whatever, 8, 9, 10 deep. You understand? I understand it. And he's just one man there. I don't tell him who, maybe him and his kid or whatever, but he ain't like got the gang outside. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got a whole bunch of soldiers that he can call. I mean, well, I guess these are the soldiers that he can call. You know what I'm saying? That's right there in his local. These are his people that he did in the neighborhood or whatever that he called. They outside. They come in his place. That ain't coming for him. So I feel like that's intimidating, man. 8-9 people. That's a situation. They talk about taking to jail, animal cruelty charges. And if you're not aware of your laws, if you're not aware of your rights, if you don't know who to call, you wasn't expecting this. You know what I'm saying? They catch you off guard. You got to be prepared. the first thing that you need to know is, do you need, all of the rules and the regulations from the state, the federal, all the way down to your local city, county, everything. You got to know your rights. Now, see, I don't know the situation and circumstances, but for what I do understand, what are the as far as the laws in Killeen, Texas, where he resides, as far as the temperatures, the amount of time that the dog could be outside, when it's cold outside, access to water, how long they supposed to be out there, whether they could be tethered or what. So I can't speak to that, and I don't know whether he knows or not. Well, he was accused of having dogs outside when it was cold with frozen water buckets. And my argument to that is, if he just brought the dogs outside and they just going in, that the water bucket's been outside, but that don't mean that the dog's been outside, right? That's an argument there's no justification for. That's not a justification for a seizure. A surrender and a seizure. First, this would be understood that so he surrendered the dogs. They wasn't seized. They came in and they was threatening, and he made a compromise. And that's why I said, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? He, from the impression that he right, like he out here selling dope. He gives me the impression that's right. Like that's what he told me, that he made him feel like he was being investigated under a dope investigation or something. And he felt like he was going down, and he don't know. He does not know. He does not know. Maybe, you know what I'm saying, his rights. I strongly feel that way, because it's no way. I just don't see myself. Well, I don't want to make it about me, but bro was saying that they came and they took the dogs. It's a seizure. I mean, it was not a seizure. They was threatening to seize the dogs, threatening them with all of these charges and whatnot, because the dogs was outside. And my argument so they took pictures of the dogs, and we see in the pictures no different than we haven't seen. We haven't seen Barack in a while, but from my understanding, he said that Barack was not feeling good, hasn't been feeling good. And the dogs look sad. Yeah, they do. Wouldn't you look sad if you just got snatched up and kicked? Hold on, maybe we can pull it up. But they got me locked out and blocked. But you know what I can do? I could shoot up some screenshots. Not a spiteful neighbor. Not a spiteful neighbor. Not a spiteful neighbor at all. It was a disagreement over some money, what it turns out to. But I don't want to get ahead of myself. So yeah, they pull up. And first of all, that's a good point, Doug. I'm glad that you mentioned that, because they done blew down on bruh, because really he was reported by a disagreement with another breeder. He falls out with another breeder, and the other breeder says, okay, well, I'm going to report you, and sends the police to his house. Now, when the police get there, that's why I keep saying, going back to being prepared, knowing your situation, your state codes and ordinances and whatnot. Because if you don't, then guess what happens is you're caught off guard, and you don't know what to do. You don't know what your rights is. You don't know what is going on. You know what I'm saying? So they done reported, bruh, and basically as a way to get back at him for some type of money that was owed over the dog dozer. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I'm supposed to be saying, but I guess they done put it out there already. I haven't seen, because they so petty, they block me. They don't want me to respond, like, say what that's why I have my own platforms. So thank you for doing that. Thank you for blocking me, and because I'm gonna have a voice and say what I got to say. I'm gonna do what I gotta do, regardless of what I'm not going to be controlled, and that's what they don't understand. I'm self-governed. I believe in being free for real. I am a free man for real. I am not. I can do what I want with my thoughts, and that's what I am gonna do and continue to do, because I know the laws. I know what I'm allowed to do. For one, I know what the situation, circumstances when they get to them came already a million times. I know better the laws than the police know. Very for your information, the city manager and all of that. So when I went to City Hall myself and saw the law director and asked for the records of what are the dog laws. I couldn't find it online. So I went to City Hall myself and went to the law director and asked him what are the laws in the city of East Cleveland regarding dogs, how many dogs I can have. And now I know before I start having dogs in East Cleveland. And that's what I did when I was in East Cleveland. But now what you do, so when they didn't even know. The law director had to go print it out, and they was out of paper. They was recycling paper, and they had printed it on the back of a paper and gave me a copy to take home. But yeah, so I knew I had a copy for myself. So when they come, I know what I can and cannot do, and that's why I'm going to always have, because I'm always going to have, and I'm not going to let nobody take nothing from me. You're not about to take nothing from me because I haven't done nothing wrong. Every time they show up, the police even bought dogs from me. And they told me like this: listen, the animal control, you can call the police on them. That's what the police told me. I can call when the animal control comes, I can call the police and call the police on them for harassment because I haven't broken no laws. And that's what you got to do. You got to know. All the groups got me blocked, if you did not know. But yeah, they had a disagreement from some dude with New York. He feel like, oh, this is his way to get back at bruh. Bruh wasn't ready when they got there. So now they show up 8-9 deep. I guess he got some kind of backup or whatever. They show up 8-9 deep when they first come. When they get there, he's like, oh man, well, they got me. Instead of going through all this, he can see it already coming. He's intimidated. He's in this town, right? He by himself. And he don't feel like it's worth the trouble. It's like he ain't gonna win no way. They come in and take the dogs, and he ain't got a victory. He ain't got a chance. That's what the impression that I get after talking to bruh. He felt like he didn't have a chance, and this was his only chance, and this was his only shot. This was his easiest course, and it's really sad. It's very unfortunate. It's really tragic that you know what I'm saying. He felt that way. I hate that for bruh. Because that's got to be a tough thing for any person to do, to give up your dogs just like that. And then they be gone. Ain't no way. 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 That's why I know the rules. That's why I know the rules. I advise everybody, make sure you know the rules, the laws, the regulations, that how long, when the temperature goes up and down and everything. You need to know. You ain't got to be on top of it. You got to have somewhere for your dogs. Trust me. I feel like they went after bruh. No, they try to say like the dogs was lean. They can't say that because we see the dogs, look at the pictures. Then all the dogs is overweight. If you look like it to me, T, what up? Yeah, bruh. They took T, bruh. They done took Savage. Well, they trying to make it seem as if they done took Savage out the game. I guess they have harassed bruh to death. Yeah, bruh. They definitely bruh. It's a lot of it in this breed. I'm telling you, they hand picked. It's like certain, man. I'm telling you, you can't. They don't want the organizers that's why I stand on my own, bro. I stand on my own. Dude gets mad with bruh, reports him. He doesn't know the rules. He goes here and bows down and backs up because he's a kind man. That's the type of person that he is. He's not looking for no smoke. He ain't looking for no confrontation. He's trying to do business. He trying to make money. You understand? He's a retired military vet. He already put in his work, 3-4 tours or whatever. He's retired. He just want to live. It's not worth the hassle. It becomes too much when you got 7, 8, 9 police in your house going through your stuff like you got dope in there or something. Y'all don't understand what that's like, violation of your privacy. That man is not living in no cell. He is not a prisoner. He's not. Well, maybe he is a prisoner, and people can just do that. You know, understand where they at? Yes, that's what they did. Went to bruh's house and then told him, like, look, if you don't give us the dogs, we're gonna take them anyway. We're gonna cost you a whole lot of money. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna charge you up and we're gonna take you to jail. So just give us the dog. Basically, that's what I'm reading off the situation. They pull up 8, 9 cars deep in front of his house and go in and tell him, release the dogs. Now, I don't know if it could have been me, bro. But I understand where he's coming from. I understand where he's coming from because I guess he didn't know it was gonna be like that. I guess he didn't know that it was gonna be like that. But yeah, bro, Boerboel breed is like that, man. It's really vicious. You know, it's a lot of hate. You understand? It's a lot of control. They trying to they want to regulate. And remember, he's always took the high road. He's always took the high road. He never was looking for the smoke, even when it came with Nava. Remember, he was copping deuces. He was taking sides with Nava. He was standing up for them. He was saying, this is the same dude that was taking up for them. He was taking up for them. Hey, get well, Shirley. Remember, because after the Cincinnati appraisal, right? There wasn't no, it was a slit. Everything had got shook up. Remember? And then I was on a rampage. And then the next thing you know, there was some correspondence back and forth between, everybody was trying to get in touch with they was trying to get in touch with Shirley. She about the upcoming appraisals and the schedule. She was MIA, supposedly sick, but back and forth in contact with me. The only person that was in correspondence was me. And I was getting all of these messages nobody knew about. And then what happened was I posted the messages and they was like, why did you post those? Why did you let him post them messages? Remember, that's what that was all about. Why did you let him post them messages? It was screenshots of what she was sending me, telling him to go start his own organization. In the meantime, in the background, he's saying, get well, Shirley. We praying for you. He had went and bought this nice plaque and all of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Being a real good guy, good old dude. You know what I'm saying? And doing what they do. Have to do to welcome and bring all of this hospitality to Naba. He was offering all this hospitality to Naba because he was hosting an appraisal in Killeen. But they was jealous. They was not finna let. They were supposed to be having all this talk about the structure and building it up the right way. Remember, because it wasn't no structure. It was all dictatorship. And bro was saying, it was all of these talks of getting everybody included, but that never happened. And that's where, so that was the story of that. Same dude, always taking the high road. Black. He say, Leon Neal, so much jealousy. Yeah, I'm keeping 100. A lot of people that hate are racist. You see, this is the thing why I never say racist. You can't prove that. I never say that. I don't know. I don't believe that it exists unless you can prove it 100%. You can't. It's not a fact. It's an opinion. And here we go based off the facts. What we do know for a fact is bro always did try to take the high road. He was always trying to do better, trying to, even when people was attacking him, you know what I'm saying? I never seen him say all the mean things that they were saying about him and all of that. And it was like, so that made me feel like, and I didn't know bruh at all. And this is what type of person that I am. You're not going to call me up and then we're not going to sit up and have a conversation about negativity. My conversation is about inspiration. It's a positive thing. We're trying to go up, board buddies. Do you feel me? When we talk on the phone, that's what we going to do. We're going to pick each other up. We're going to have a good time. We're going to have fun. We're going to get to the point. We're going to build. It's going to be constructive conversation. We're going to exchange information, exactly what we're doing right here. The same thing applies. How can we get better, more buddies? How can we build and become stronger? What we need to do, what have I been doing? You understand? I went and just got me some new sea moss, because guess what, y'all? I was down bad. Really, I was taking a beating. I haven't been myself lately the last couple of days. I had ran out of sea moss. I had bought 50 pounds. That's a whole nother thing about me. And I guess I should probably share that to you, because remember, y'all, these are my memoirs. These are the records. This is the document. One thing for sure, you can always come back here and get the facts. You can go back and look back. And that's why we keep it 100% professional. Your kids can watch this. For the record, ain't no cussing and fussing, and this ain't the block, this ain't the hood. We ain't on here drinking and drugging and going. You understand? This is respectful exchange of information, educating. We're trying to pick you up and build you up and make us and get stronger ourselves. I'm still learning too. I'm trying to get better. Y'all give me some game too. I appreciate y'all, boy, buddies. I got hella love for y'all because of who y'all is. You understand? And some of the best people in the world, in my opinion. And I don't know where I'll be without y'all conversations and communications. You understand? All the behind the scenes. My thing, that's why I don't be worried about what none of the haters have to say. All that does is inspire us and make me go stronger. Keep on coming with that hate. Anyway, that's what we got to do. But brother gave up. Bruh, nothing like it. I went and just got me a fresh batch. I haven't had none in 3-4 days. It's up there soaking down right now. Y'all know how I be turned up, and it's the thought of it. But this what I do, though. That's what it is. That's my secret to success. I be turned off that CMOS. It makes me feel so happy. I'm just thinking about it right now. It makes me so happy. That's what it, y'all need to get y'all some. Yeah. That's all they do to bruh is bash, bruh, hate on, bruh, hate on, bruh, hate on, bruh, and banning, man, blocking, which is a form of bullying. That's a form of bullying. You understand? And it's like, y'all is crazy for doing that because he's a little dude. You know what I'm saying? He's a little small guy. You know what I'm saying? And then y'all picking on him. You know what I'm saying? That's like bullying to me. That really is. And I don't like that, man. I just am not like, I ain't never been one of them type of dudes. You're not gonna call me and we're gonna have them type of talks. So that's what I be talking about. I don't understand why that's that even necessary. Like, what does that do for you? Hating on another person. That's this ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And you know what it does though? It rots the person that is a hater. You're the one that's really suffering, haters. When you doing that, you are the one that's really suffering. It's not us that's winning, that's hating, that's a loser characteristic. It's sad and it need to stop. And you understand, if y'all went and worked on your stuff, did work on your dogs, more importantly, worked on your dogs. You know, maybe it's the angles of the pictures or something that y'all taking. I don't know what it is. You understand? Feeding the dogs. What are y'all doing? Not exercising your dogs or washing your dogs, whatever it is. That's what you should be focusing on is you and your own dogs. You got problems in it, whatever you're thinking about. Don't focus on the problem. Focus on the solution. That's what you can control. The solution. They keep hating on bruh, and it just went crazy. He done got tired of it. You understand? It was a hobby for bruh. You understand? And that's it. So that's where we can gel and vibe, and that's why we have such great conversations. Because I'm like a Boerboel dog nut, and he just a hobby guy. But we both have great success, and to give you perspective of ways to approach the dog breeding. You know what I'm saying? Real dog. What up, broski? You know how I do it. It's different. So we vibe like that. Different style of dog. Man, you got some dog fancy, you know, that want to do all the little pretty stuff. And there's nothing wrong with that to each his own. Everybody got a right to do their own dogs. I'm gonna do mine. That's for damn sure. Please believe it. I feel like, bro, definitely have been targeted, and it just got to be said. Somebody got to stand up for the little guys. You know what I'm saying? I know he's got a big thing and stuff going with his, but he still is a little guy to me. He ain't got a whole bunch of, he ain't got 20 dogs, 19 dogs they took, or 30 dogs. They took 5, 6 dogs. You know what I'm saying? That's a small operation. Look at the dogs, the pictures. They ain't no different than what we've been seeing with the one dog, the little things on his leg, Akbar. None of them dogs was skinny. You understand? Barack was thin. I didn't was surprised at 130 pounds. But all of that 140 something pounds is not a dog. 138, 134 pounds is not underweight for a Boerboel at man. Come on, please. That's not underweight. 188 pounds. That's what the record said. I looked at it. Where is the stuff at? Let me see. Oh, my phone is on TikTok. We're buddies. It's realer than the Holyfield. It's no way. He didn't get took out, though. That's the thing. He took himself out. He surrendered. He surrendered the dogs. He should have shut the door and said, I'm calling my lawyer. He should have been flipping. Get the F out my house. What is y'all talking about? But I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I don't know the situation. It just seems like a bully type situation. Savage Kingdom, bro. Yes. There's nowhere in the world. It's nowhere in the world. 188 pounds. No, is no forms of neglect. You're not neglecting. There's no forms of neglect. Come on. Maybe the dogs could have been cared for better. They needed some beds or something. Maybe you could say that. Neglect, animal cruelty is a far reach. Look at the situation that we just had with Bone Bluff. Them dogs was skinny. Look at the situation the way we just had with Lion's Pride. That was a tragic, cruel situation, right? That was a situation that need to be. Those are situations that need to be addressed. Dogs starving, skin, bones, hips, a spine. You understand? Those are situations that need to be addressed. Remember, the man was just at the vet the day before. He had people coming. He's taking pictures and videos of the dogs all the time. He's got dogs breeding. You can't have dogs pregnant and thick and fat and feeding. There's no way. There's no way. You never surrender, boy, buddies. Never. Zade Boerboel Familia. We never surrender. We know the laws. We never surrender. We follow the rules. We take care of our dogs. And everybody know it. The police know it. The animal controls know it. The mayor know it. The health department know it. The water department know it. The light people know it. The water people know it. The gas people know it. Everybody know. The city hall know. Leave that man alone. He ain't did nothing wrong. Call him all you want. I ain't break no laws. That's the key to the dogs, poor buddies. Follow the laws. Follow the laws. That's what I call a legal mate. That's one of the things that can take you out is the rules of the game. You got to follow the rules of the game. You got to know the rules of the game that you playing. You got to know the rules of the game that you playing. You got to stand on business when they show up. And you got to know that this is a chance that they might try to take. They might try it. Take it. So life goes on. We gonna keep on pressing, man. Much love to bro. I wish that I hate that this happened to you, and I would hate to see this happen to someone else. I got to pull off. It's 34 minutes in on this situation. Anybody got something to say? Anybody want to join in? Let me throw this up. I should have been did this. But anybody want to join in, you welcome. But yeah, it's a tragedy. It's a tragedy. It's anybody. How can you avoid this? What can you have done different? Who's to say? I don't know. But yeah, we all over the place on TikTok. We live on Facebook. We live on what's up? Well, yeah, we live all over the place. If you want to join, the link is up. Yeah, the pictures is all up. The dogs look real sad. You would expect that they just been ripped away from their family in a normal situation. And all these strange dogs and people and stuff surrounding them, putting lights and fingers and leashes on them and whatnot. You understand? Yeah. But when you say Boerboel life, you got to know that this one day it's gonna be over with. We all got to go one day, y'all. We all got to go one day, and I'm gonna fight to the end for mine, what I believe in, and I believe in what's right. And I think that at the end of the day, when you're not doing nothing wrong, you got to be treated the right way. And it's really sad that people do that to bruh. But it can happen to him, it can happen to you, it can happen to me. And that's why somebody got to stand up and say, look, this is wrong. This is wrong. You may not agree with what he had to say, but everybody got a right to say what they want to say. And that's what I'm going to do. Ain't nobody going to shut me up. Haven't done it yet. And I keep doing this, and I'm going to keep doing this, boy buddies. And I'm going to keep on representing what I believe is the realest breed in the history of all dogs. The exotic Boerboel family. We can't be stopped. We can't be stopped. Exotic Boerboel family. You know how we do it. We nothing crazy about a dog. So when y'all get on that level, when you feel that strongly the way that we do, then maybe your dog must be a little bit better. Y'all quit trying to chase the bag or some type of popularity contest or whatever it is that y'all doing. Folk hating that haters. You don't get greater from hating. Please believe it. Exotic Boerboel family until we DIE Exotic Boerboel. We on TikTok. Exotic Boerboels on TikTok live. We got Exotic Boerboels on. Boerboel Breeder on Instagram. We got Boerboel Breeder on. It's right there, all in the thing. This is my Instagram right here at the bottom. It says at Boerboel Breeder INT. Exotic Boerboels. We everywhere. We Boerboels all over the place. We Boerboel life for life. Boerboel everywhere when I come. Boerboel when I go. Boerboel when I sleep. Boerboel at night when I wake up. It's all day Boerboel long. For real, that's how you got to do it. Man, I would have never let him take my dog. There's no way from the bro. This is a different type of person. You know, he non-confrontation. He done been through all of the combat. He done seen enough combat. You know, he trying to be retired. And it's like, damn, if I can't even have that, man, it ain't even worth it. He want peace. That's not peace. You know, going to war, you know. Well, I ain't had enough. I'm looking for smoke. I ain't had enough war yet. When it comes to this Boerboel breed, this the warrior's dog. That's what we got. That's what I'm saying. I'm just talking about from the Boerboel game. I ain't looking for no smoke for real. I'm talking peace though, for real. Peace talks. You really want to know how I feel? I just want to do my dogs. Don't say nothing to me and leave me alone. He should come get what it is, but he can't though, bro. He said it's over with. It's a wrap. It's impossible to get it back. That's what I talked to, bro. He said, really unfortunate. But y'all keep running his prayers, you know, because that's a tough loss. All the dogs gone just like that. Poof. One day they here, the next day they gone. Y'all keep it That's tough. That's tough. But it could never be me. I'll see y'all in a minute. We're gonna be back soon.
No rush, go on, move dumb. Back and forth, push and shove. Make your peace and love turn to peace and gloves. Now you gotta do a run up. No rush, go on, move dumb. Back and forth, push and shove. Make your peace and love turn to peace and now you gotta do a run up. Whole gang, whole man, old school, young jam.